Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I am Tiara and this is Tiara Talks Finance. In today's video, we're going to discuss how to set goals as a business owner. So when it comes to being a business owner, you always want to make sure that you are setting goals for your business. So we're going to go over a couple of things that I like to do within my business, and I think it's going to help you. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video to make sure that you get all the tips and tricks that I do and use within my businesses in order for me to meet my goals. So the first thing you want to do is come up with your business overall goal. You want to know exactly what your end goal for your business is, so that you're able to know what you are trying to accomplish overall within your business. So once you know exactly your end goal for your business, you then want to break that down into a 12-month segment. I like to break mine down within 12 months because that's a yearly goal, and most of the times people like to set yearly goals. They want to create these vision boards and do all of these things. So a 12-month span would be good for you. So even if you are just now starting to use these tips, no matter what time of the year it is, this will still work for you. Just make it go from whatever month it is now, just make sure you're doing it from this month to the next year of that same month. So it doesn't matter even if it's not January when you begin this, you can still apply these things within your business to reach your goals within that time frame. So the first thing you want to do after you have your 12-month segment goal, you want to break that down into a month by month goal. So what I mean by that is you have your end goal in mind. You know the overall goal for your business. Now you want to break it down within 12 months. So what I like to do is start with the end goal in mind, because once you know what your end goal in your business is, you can take that and you can work your way to that goal. So if your end goal is to make $1 million within your company within the 12-month span, you want to break that number down and see what you need to make each month in order to reach that goal. Once you know how much you need to make within that monthly expand, you can then break that down into a weekly segment. Then you can take it and break it down into a daily segment. But once you know these numbers for the overall number for your business, the overall amount that you want to make within your business, you can then take it a further step by making goals of how you're going to accomplish that certain amount within your business. So if your goal is to make $1 million, you're going to do the math and you're going to see how much you need to make each month in order to get that number. But within your business, if you are a product-based business, you want to make sure that you know your profit margins to know how many products you need to sell within your company to reach that amount. Now for me, I like to do mine by daily, but you can do it where you hit a monthly goal, or you can do it where you're hitting a weekly goal, or you can do it where you're hitting a daily goal. I like to do it where I'm breaking it down to the smaller number, which is the daily number, because if you know how much you need to make per day, it sounds easier to accomplish than it would if you're trying to reach that bigger amount, which is that monthly end goal. So for me, I like to just break it down by the day, because then you can break it down of how many products you need to sell every day in order for you to reach that goal. Now, even if you don't reach your goal every day, that does not mean you can't accomplish it. That means that you need to just figure out what you need to do within your business in order for you to still hit that goal before the month is over. So if you know how much you need to make weekly, even if you don't hit it on that first day, you still have 6 more days out of the week to double up on selling those products. Now, the thing about this is you always want to make sure, if you are a product-based business, you want to make sure that you know your profit margins within your company, because having to buy products from your vendors, that's taken away from your profit margin. So if your end goal is to make $1 million, you can include how much you're having to spend on your product in your profit margin, because that's money that is coming out of your business and not money that you are keeping as profit. So you want to make sure that you know how much the product is going to cost you, and you also want to make sure you know how much your profit margin is. So when you know the profit margin, when you are setting your goals for your business, you want to make sure that you are going by the profit margin, not how much you are charging for that specific product. Now, if you are a service-based business, this will be a little more easier for you, because a service-based business gets to keep majority of their profit besides having to pay taxes. So depending on what type of service-based business you may have, if you are like a coaching or consulting business, or if you sell ebooks and courses and things of that nature, that means you will be getting more profit within your business versus someone who has a product-based business. So if you're a service-based business, you want to go by how much you are selling within that company, whatever your services are. You want to calculate how many services you need to sell on a daily, weekly, or monthly goal. Now, when you begin to break your numbers down, you want to make sure that when you break down the math for your overall goal for your business, you want to make sure you have a plan in place to reach those goals. So one thing I like to do is break my numbers down first of how much I want to make monthly, and that comes from determining what I want my goal to be for the overall year. So once you break your numbers down, the next thing you want to do is determine how many products or what services you need to sell in order for you to reach it. Now, if you're someone who has a product or a service-based business that have higher end products, you can sell it where maybe you only need to do one of these things every day. Maybe you only need to sell it one time per day. But if you're someone who has a profit margin that is much lower, maybe like $10, $20, or etc., you want to make sure that you are setting your goals a little higher so that you can accomplish more within your business versus someone who has a higher product. You may have to sell more. But what I like to do when it comes to figuring out how much I need to sell, you want to come up with a marketing strategy around your products. So if you only have one product that you are selling, you may want to consider adding other things. Like if you have a profit margin that's only maybe like $20 or so, it may be a little more harder for you to reach $1 million than someone who is trying to sell a product for $500. So if that is your case, that your profit margins are small like that, one thing you can do is add more products or more services to your company in order for you to reach that goal. Now, the way you're going to do this is when you have one product or whatever your company is, you want to find other ways to add additional services or add additional products to that. So once you begin selling your product, now you can sell over and over and over again to the same people who have already bought from you. So what this means is if you are someone who are selling phone cases, maybe you only sell one particular phone case right now, and that's doing well. You always have people who buy it. Maybe you're only selling it in white. Now you want to add maybe blue, red, pink. You want to add different product colors to your business. So now that same client or that same customer who bought from you, they can purchase that same product again and again and again, but this time it's going to be in multiple colors. So you want to figure out a way for you to add additional products or services to your business in order for you to sell to the same person over and over and over again. Now the thing about this is you want to make sure that whatever your first product or your first service is, that it goes over and beyond your customer or client's expectation, because you want them to trust you and you want them to come back and buy from you and tell their friends and family about you. So you always want to go over and beyond within your business to make sure that you are satisfying the customer or the client so that they will come back and purchase from you once you have other additional things for them to buy. Now, if you're someone who already has a lot of products or you already have a lot of clients, etc., this means that you just need to find a way to market even harder using social media. Now, I always tell people social media is so easy now because you're able to reach people all around the world. So if your goal is to hit $1 million, that's $83,000 something dollars per month, that means you need to find a way to market to more people in order for you to get your goal. So if you have a small social media platform right now, you want to take time and you want to build your social media presentation online in order for people to buy and get things from you. So you want to make sure that you're choosing platforms for you to promote your businesses on. Now, one thing that I like to do is repurpose content when it comes to social media. You can repurpose your content to try to put your content on each platform, but that's something you don't have to do if you are just now starting out. If you are just now starting out as a business owner, what you want to do is focus on one or maybe two platforms. I would suggest to focus on at least two platforms, so that way you can see what platform works for you. And what you can do is give yourself at least 60 to 90 days on that specific platform, and you want to go hard on that platform. Now, you don't want to be too salesy. You don't want to always just say, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, this is what I got, this is what I got. You want to come up with a marketing strategy in order for people to see your products, also get to know you and get to know your business overall. So if you have not watched my video that explains what you need before starting your business, you want to make sure that you click up above and that you go ahead and watch that video. So you want to make sure that you're able to serve people also while making an income for your business as well. So if you haven't watched this video, make sure you go watch this video so that you can get the breakdown of these 3 tips that I give you for that. Now, once you begin to go hard within your business, you want to do the same things that I just told you guys. You already know what your end goal is for your business. You know what the monthly goal needs to be to accomplish that, and you also know what your weekly and your daily goal is. It is always easier in business to break your numbers down, because once you break it down, it's like your mind tell you, oh, I can reach that because this is so much easier than it is if you just say, I want to make $1 million in a year. If you say you just want to make $1 million in a year, your mind is going to think that's so big, like that's a big number, because if you haven't done it, it makes you think sometimes that you can't do it. So you want to always break those numbers down in a segment, monthly, weekly, and daily. And even if you don't reach it, always remember you can adjust those numbers as your business adjusts. Another reason you want to make sure that you are setting goals for your business within the numbers and also within your marketing is so that you're able to know what is working for your business and what is not working for your business. So you want to get you a notebook. I always keep notebooks. I got 1 million notebooks, because you want to write down your monthly goal. Once you know that monthly goal, you want to write down exactly how you're going to market this and how you're going to reach that amount. Once you know how much you're trying to reach, you want to create a marketing strategy for social media. One platform, if you are just now beginning, or if you already know some platforms that you are on, you want to stick to the 2 that you like the most and the 2 that you know that you can create the most content for. Don't sound salesy on those platforms when you begin to promote a lot, but make sure that your marketing plan is driving traffic to your business for them to know that you are serving them also while they are getting to know you. So if you guys need more help with how to break your marketing strategy down, how you can implement marketing strategies, just let me know down in the comment and I'll make a video on that as well. But you want to make sure that you are writing down your marketing strategy for that month, so the next month you can see what worked well within your marketing plan and what didn't work well. So that way the next month you can adjust how you are marketing within your company so that the next month you can reach your goal if you didn't. Now if you reached your goal, that means that whatever you did, it worked, and you need to do that 2 times harder the next month, and then 3 times harder the next month, and so forth. So that way you can continue to exceed your own expectations, because the reason you want to have these goals is so that you can stay on track and stay focused, and that you're not just going with the wind within your company. So that's going to bring us to the end of this video, you guys. I hope that this helped you. If you found this video to be helpful, make sure you hit a like for me, so that way the algorithm can send it out to other people who need to know how to set goals as a business owner. I am Tiara Talks Finance, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Bye.